In front of you there are two buttons. Press the left one, and you get to pick any skill. From a game hero, press the right one, and you get a random skill, but with no cooldown time. You can use it whenever you want. The price for choosing a button is 3 gold coins. He looks at the buttons and smirks because kids make choices. He wants it all, and he already knows which one he wants. He picks Summon Undead, so he presses both buttons at the same time, and suddenly his mind is flooded with skill icons. If he can use them with no cooldown, he could raise an army of skeletons with just a wave of his hand. Right as he makes his choice, a system notification chimes in his head. Congratulations, host choice made. Identity granted Necromancer. Skill Summon Undead. Now beginning transfer. He opens his eyes and finds himself transported to a world where everyone can awaken to a class, and the body he now inhabits just awakened as a Necromancer. He eagerly pulls up his own stat panel to check it out. Name Muran. Class Necromancer. Level 0 health 100 mana 100. Current gold trait grows with player. Unlocks 1 gold trait every 5 levels. He is confused what is a gold trait. They never mentioned this in Academy Theory class. His eyes lock onto the single trait on his panel. The trait Heaven's Law. Affect all skills have no cooldown. For a moment his mind just goes blank. All skills no cooldown. Do you realize what that means? For magic classes, cooldown is everything. A single piece of gear that reduces cooldown sells for a fortune, and he gets no cooldown for free. His Summon Undead has a 10-minute cooldown. Seems okay for sustained fighting, but skeletons are fragile. Once they fall in battle, he has to wait 10 minutes total dead weight. That's why no one wants a Necromancer in their party early on. But now with no cooldown, think about it, with his 100 mana, he can cast it 10 times in a row, summoning 20 skeletons as long as he has the mana. He is an endlessly replenishing army. When he levels up, summoning Dread Knights, Bone Tyrants, even Abyssal Ancient Dragons. With that same no cooldown boost, he alone becomes an undead apocalypse, basically unstoppable. He jumps up from the steps, blood rushing to his head. With just this one trait, he can trample over every hidden class out there. In 1 month, the Heavenly Alliance recruitment. He is going not just to attend but to crush everyone, including that superstar spacewalker Qin Weiyao. Thinking that he can't contain the excitement anymore. Gotta level up. Right now, immediately go train. So he heads straight for the dungeon hall in the city center. His target is clear the novice trial grounds. It is a solo instance, lots of monsters and better experience than the fields, but almost no newbie dares to go there. Why? Because in this world, if you die you are dead for real, no respawns. Newbies only have one skill. If they get swarmed by a few monsters in the trial grounds, that's basically a death sentence. But he is different. His skills have no cooldown. He grew up an orphan, with only about 400 gold to his name. Now he spent 300 leaving barely enough for food, but this gear was worth it. It gave him a total of 100 extra mana, plus his original 100. Now he has 200, meaning he can summon 20 times in a row, pulling out 40 skeletons. 40 skeletons charging in. Way better than grouping up to fight over mobs in the fields. Decision made. He doesn't hesitate, and steps into the empty teleport gate. The novice trial grounds is a massive floating platform. He appears in the center safe zone. Outside roam level 1 squealer pigs. These mobs are aggressive. Once you step out of the safe zone, you can't go back. No wonder newbies stay away. The density is way too dangerous. He mutters to himself, but then he takes a deep breath and steps right out. He plants his old wooden staff on the ground. Cast Summon Undead. Instantly 2 puffs of black smoke appear and solidify into 2 skeletons holding rusty blades. He doesn't pause, he keeps casting. Sure enough, no cooldown. Then clouds of black smoke just keep shooting out of his staff. In the blink of an eye, 40 skeletons stand packed tightly in front of him. His mana bar hits 0 instantly, but slowly starts to recover. 40 is enough. He thinks the command to attack, and the skeleton army surges forward like a tide, charging at the squealer pigs around them. Damage numbers pop up constantly, each one small, but there's so many of them. 5 skeletons ganging up on 1 pig. It dies in seconds. Successfully killed squealer pig. Gain 10 experience. Successfully killed squealer pig. Gain 10 experience. The notifications scroll by in a blur. He can't stop grinning. He just strolls along behind them like a walk in the park. Whenever his mana refills, he summons 2 more skeletons. The whole process is ridiculously easy. Just 10 minutes later, he hits level 1. His eyes light up. He immediately puts the 5 free stat points, all into intelligence. Mana is what he needs most right now. His skeleton army grows again. Level 1 pigs aren't enough anymore. He pushes straight into the level 2 mob area. It's a perfect cycle. More skeletons mean faster kills, which means faster levels, which lets him summon even more skeletons. All around him, packed in layers, are his skeleton bodyguards. He feels no danger at all. 2 hours later, he hits level 5. He eagerly opens his panel and puts the points all into intelligence again, then stares intensely at his skills and traits. Level 5 should unlock something new. Skill Corpse Blast. Cooldown none. Cost none. Effect detonates a skeleton under his control, dealing 300% magic damage to all enemies within a 2-meter radius. No cost area damage. He looks at the massive crowd of skeletons around him. These aren't just skeletons, they are walking bombs. He immediately sends a dozen skeletons, charging into a herd of level 5 cloven hoof oxen. They spread out, and then at his command, Boom, a dozen skeletons explode simultaneously. The shockwave instantly engulfs 8 of the oxen. Successfully killed Cloven Hoof Ox, gained 50 experience. Successfully killed Cloven Hoof Ox, gained 50 experience. 8 of those tough high health oxen wiped out in an instant. For 100 experience just like that. That's insane, he shouts out loud. Then he slaps his forehead. Remembering he hasn't checked his new trait yet. Trait Borrowing the Past. Affect all damage he receives. Is transferred 100% to his summons. Reading this, his mind completely explodes. Do you get what this means? As long as he has one skeleton nearby, he can't die, he won't even lose a single hit point, paired with no cooldown and infinite summons. This is true invincibility, too powerful. He is so pumped he can't help but curse with excitement. He turns back to the edge of the safe zone, and with a thought, all his skeletons charge wildly at the remaining monsters, and detonate one after another, clearing out the last wave. He leaves the trial grounds completely satisfied.